Good morning, ladies and gents. Whatever it is, wherever you guys are at, whether it's morning, day, night, whatever the case may be, hopefully you guys are having a good one. Um, just a few updates, or just kind of a few updates of what's going on and where I'm going with everything. I have switched out from the KPE motherboards and I've gone back to Asus ROG, more specifically the Maximus Apex Encore. Has nothing to do really with no more KP motherboards coming, nothing like that at all. Um, just I don't know. I just wanted to take a jump over, and um, it is what it is. Still love the motherboards, which, with that being said, wasn't planning on doing this at all, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's my lovely display, the Z590, 690, 7090 with the respected PCBs above them. The benchmarking PCBs for the test benching, and then there's the 2080 Ti Kingpin with the Hydro Copper water block. I plan on buying all the GPUs and growing the display, and I plan on buying all the motherboards, KPE motherboards I get my hands on to expand the display. But yep, there's the display right there. So yes, that has officially started. Um, Going from there, um, I have I have finally lapped my 14900K, as well as a retention bracket. And what I mean by all that is, if you go back to my video on my 10900K, how I showed the retention bracket and all that on that, exact same thing is done here now finally. And I got my Optimus water block right there. As you can see, everything is done in liquid metal. Same thing on the GPU end, 3080 Ti for the Win 3 Ultra that's been shunt modded, die lapped, all liquid metal, same gig. RAM wise, which is going to be getting swapped out, hence why I'm not really trying to do anything with the system, because, well, the RAM's getting swapped out. Why am I going to tweak and tune the RAM when when in a few days it's getting swapped out? It doesn't make sense. But the RAM that I have in there now is the same RAM I was running in my KPE motherboard, which is DDR5 Trident G-Skill, or G-Skill Trident, however which way you want to say it. Speed 6200 megahertz, CL32, which CL is clock latency. The RAM that I'm actually going to be upgrading to is right here, the Patriot Viper Extreme 5 series, the DDR5 speed 8200 megahertz at CL38. It's a far better kit. Have no problems at all with Trident or with G-Skill. Have no problems at all with them. I love their RAM. Just want to get something else to try. And overall, that kit that I'm waiting to come in the mail, which is supposed to be coming in Thursday, is better than the kit I'm currently running. So it's gonna make a beast of a combo for the motherboard. One quick thing I wanted to take and speak on on the aspect of RAM. I see it all the time in Facebook groups of people talking about RAM speeds, stating speeds. No disrespect to anybody whatsoever, but the RAM speed is only as good as the latency, or the CL. I've had a couple people come out and tell me the latency doesn't matter too much. Yes, it does. The RAM speed and the latency, they literally play together. You cannot have one without the other. Now the kicker with that is when it comes down to RAM pricing. When it comes down to RAM pricing, the better the bin means the timing will be tighter and the speed won't be as high. Reason being, with tighter timing, you don't need higher speed. For example, say you have, well, I'll talk DDR4 since most of everybody is familiar with that. DDR4, if you have a kit that's that's latency 16 at 3200 megahertz. Now you get that exact same kit, well, kind of, but you do the speed of 32 megahertz at latency 14. That RAM is going to be faster than the RAM with latency of 16, because the clock latency is what that is that's the amount of time it takes for each process, for the process to repeat itself over and over and over. So the faster the tighter the latency, the faster that process can repeat itself over and over and over. Overall makes for faster RAM. which that RAM is your actual RAM chips on the stick itself. It's better binned, it's higher quality, they're higher quality chips, hence why it's more expensive. And 9 times out of 10 it's going to overclock further, as long as your motherboard and CPU can handle it. You can have a great RAM, but if you have a crappy bin CPU, it's going to limit the RAM, because the memory controller on the CPU won't be able to handle it. Same thing goes on the motherboard. You could have a fantastic CPU, fantastic RAM, but if you have a crappy motherboard, you're not going to push either one of them, because the motherboard just can't handle it. They all play in conjunction with one another. That's why it's always important to actually have balanced hardware. You don't want to have top of the line CPU, crappy RAM, crappy motherboard, or top of the line motherboard, top of the line CPU, crappy RAM, or top of the line RAM, top of the line motherboard, and crappy CPU. I'm pretty sure you get the idea. Everything you want to have everything balanced out, so when you go to push things or do whatever it is you're doing, everything plays accordingly. But yeah, with that pretty much being said, I think I already said it, but I'm not sure if I did. If I didn't, then I'll say it. On the end of the Patriot RAM, it was brand new to the market. When it was released a few days ago, 12:01 midnight, I got it from work at 4 o'clock, bought it instantly. And as I said, that should be coming in Thursday. So we'll go from there. And I believe I already said that I'm not really playing with anything, because I'm waiting for my RAM, all that. And I'm also got to get reused to the BIOS on the Asus motherboards, because on my Kingpin motherboards, the 590, 690, 790, the BIOS, how it's laid out and how things are listed versus the Asus BIOS, completely different. So I gotta learn the BIOS again. Don't really want to do it, but it's whatever, because there's a lot of things that are in different sections, completely listed differently, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, so I'm trying to keep this video short. I hate making videos that run past 10 minutes, for the simple fact of I'm a results-based person, and to me it's faster and easier to show pictures of what's going on. As I do apologize for not uploading more videos to YouTube, because, well, let's face it, I don't get paid for them and stuff. I don't look to get paid, not trying to, not looking for subscribers, not asking for subscribers. I'm just putting content out there of my stuff, and results and pictures are faster, which 90% of my content, which is pictures, is on Facebook, which I will actually take and be leaving a link to my Facebook in the description of this video, since this video is meant for YouTube. And yes, I'm going to try to do more videos, but as I said, it's kind of hard to make a short video, for the simple fact of all my stuff is raw and uncut. I don't edit nothing. I don't like edited videos, because, well, at that point in time, for me, it instantly makes me think, what's that person hiding? Why they edited this, that, etc., etc. My videos are all raw and uncut. What happens, what you see in the videos is what happens. There's nothing hidden. I'll put out any information on my stuff that anybody wants to know, etc., etc. And if I had an editor, which I don't have one, will never have a use for one, because they're not going to edit, because yeah, I've pretty much covered everything that I'm looking to cover. Oh, and as for my GPU, which I believe I already stated about the whole thing being lapped and etc., etc. Was covering a wide range of things, so I'm kind of forgetting a little bit what I talked about, what I haven't talked about. In case I didn't, really quick, 3080 Ti for the Win 3 Ultra. It's been shunt modded. The die is lapped and running liquid metal. So that's pretty much that. Let's see, I already showed the display, talked about everything that's going on here. Oh, and this is going to be the last winter that I actually overclock on water. After this winter, I'm going to be jumping to LN2. That I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to have fun with that. As for the GPU end of things, I've been asked by tons of people, I mean tons of people, am I going to be getting a 4090, etc., etc. I've had a bunch of them offered to me for very cheap that are perfectly fine. I have no use for one. My 3080 Ti is handling everything that I do, and then some with ease, and I even have it turned down. Same thing with my 14900K. I've got the system turned down completely, in every single benchmark that I have had the system on turned down under factory max specs. I've taken first place without even pushing the system, without even trying. And I still currently hold all my spots. But that's besides the point. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much that. Video's 11 minutes in. Trying not to eat up too much of you guys' time out of your day. Greatly appreciate you if you made it this far. I'm trying to make videos shorter. But yeah, with that pretty much being said, love the support, love everybody who's positive about things, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And next GPU I plan on getting, which I'm already looking at and I'm already following up on, is the 5090. That's the next one. Didn't really want to, I haven't wanted to say anything to anybody, but screw it. There you go. Next GPU I plan on getting is the 5090. After the RAM, my next upgrade is upgrading my M.2s from Gen 3 to Gen 5, which I'm going to be getting to the current fastest M.2s on the market, which do a read and write of over 12,000 megabytes a second. I'm going to be doing those in the next couple of weeks. Going to be upgrading those, so that'll be the last thing that's really Gen 3 in the system. So yeah, 12 minutes in, that's about all I can really say. Again, for those who are on YouTube, who follow me, thanks, and I'll do my best to get more content out video wise. But that being said, my Facebook link will be in the description of this video, so you guys can also keep up with that stuff, because I do, like I said, I do 90% of my content is on my Facebook at a picture format, but I will try to work on getting more videos out. So on that note, have a good one, guys. I'm out.